Alright, let's see. I don't exactly know how this is all going to factor in. I need to go get some wood, so I guess let's start with that. This is going to be off-stream for a bit, mainly because I'm rendering some videos and I don't want to stream yet. Still getting set up for the day, but I figured I'd wander around a little bit. I've been working on the house, but I haven't been doing anything interesting. Mostly I've just been selling stuff, but I figured I'd do some crafting. I chopped down way too many trees. I'll have to maybe replant them. I mean, realistically, I'm probably never going to spend a whole lot of time here. Holy shit, did I chop down every tree? Okay, here's some. I'll just plant some trees as I go along. I've got, like, a ton of pine cones. And I don't want to have to, like, rely on one singular farm. It'd be nice if I could have like a more reliable tree farm somewhere, or if they just regrew kind of randomly, based on how much is left in the world. That is not much. Hey, here's my old base. Actually, while we're here, I could get some of the random crap that I left behind. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not much. Probably not that stuff. What do we want from here? I'll take the bag, I'll take the chicken, the seeds. I don't know about the muck, the mud, clay blocks. And most of this is worthless to me, probably. Grab it anyway. Okay, and let's take the pine barrel along. I guess I'll just take this whole container. No trees. Well, whatever. Let's see. I guess seeing as some of these are, seeing as some of these are still tilled, I'll just put some trees down there. Yeah, I'm just gonna Johnny Appleseed this area, because I don't want to have this, like, massive tree farm near my house. I mean, it's probably more efficient than, like, setting up all along the way here. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might eventually come back. I just figured this way I can come back to this area at some point and chop down a bunch of trees. Either that or I just head over to a forest, like, effectively start systematically strip mining map sections that I don't care about. That would work too. I've got a little bit of wood. 22. That's not bad. And we're just going to we're probably just gonna go sleep a bunch. I wanna do some crafting stuff, so I can actually start adventuring and mining and finding new things as opposed to constantly trying to cycle my crap. Okay, so let's go here, make a bunch of pine planks, 60. Make about 40. Hopefully that'll be enough to plug the rest of the holes. I should probably get a window up in here later. Let's see. Can I make pine torches? Make a couple. Actually, that's 28. That's not bad. I put one right there. Can't put one there. You know, I'm gonna move this set over so I can have some light in this area. And I'm just gonna put, like, I'm just gonna put barrels and boxes underneath. Can I? Yeah, there we go. My logic is, this way I can use this box as storage for crafting supplies. So instead of trucking them around myself, I can get rid of them. Probably want to do the same thing over here. Honestly, let's move up a little bit. Put the barrel here. Where's that stuff? I'm just gonna operate under the expectation that we're gonna need a lot more specific spots for smelting and smithing and whatnot. This way I can put in all of the seeds and all of the food related and alchemy things, instead of carrying them around forever, because I think I'm pretty good on food. So I don't need to be just carrying around all of this. I swear I had more eggs. I've probably put them? Oh, did I put them in the sack? I did. Oh, do I move it all over into the barrel? I'll move what I can. It looks like we've kind of capped out here. Anything that doesn't fit in the barrel, we'll move over. I'll take the alchemy stuff, actually. That's probably reasonable. Keep the food in this one. Might mean taking some of the bone meal, rabbit feet. I'm not even sure what rabbit's feet is used for, but the petals and stuff. And keep this to largely... There's no sort button in here. Weird. Okay. Whoa. That was strange. Keep this largely to, like, an alchemy. Perfect. See, do I put in the wolf's teeth? Yeah, let's put in the wolf's teeth, the bone meal, all of these goodies that we don't know what they're used for. And all the bottles. I'll have to figure out how to refill them at some point. That'll be later. Okay, so I can make a bunch of burlap cloth and a bunch of burlap rope. I think I need more rope than anything else. Probably should have just typed it in at this point. But hopefully this will level up my weaving. Oh, this is weaving experience. Okay. We still gotta figure out how to reliably get wool. We've got those sheep, but I don't know how to get wool off of them without killing them? And I don't want to just kill them, because that seems really wasteful. Maybe somewhere else, but here, no. Okay. So what do we got? Can I make burlap slacks? I just want to make one of everything. And then I'm going to go back to town and just sell it. Oh, I no longer have materials. What am I lacking? Burlap cloth. Oh, boy. That gets expensive. Guess let's come over here. And I've got a bunch of giant rat pelts. Right, because we were in town and we had the cave full of rats that I just killed. I might have to start listening to different types of music after this. I don't mind this music, but it's not constant. Cancel this for a second. So sheep's pelts and pig's hides. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't using up my, resources that I didn't have. Okay, so after this, it's like goats and stuff. I guess what I should probably do is just sleep at this point. Oh. Oh, I can make sticks out of oak planks now. I'm just gonna make one of everything. Gotta get that crafting EXP. Even if I probably need it for other stuff. Let's just make the rest of the sticks. I don't know what I'm going to use the oak for, necessarily. Ooh, copper anvil. What else did we learn? Oak slabs. They're not worth much, are they? Nope. Pine alchemy station. Well, we haven't messed with alchemy yet, so that'll be interesting. And I can make a pine chest. Sure. How much EXP was that? Not bad. Chairs, wooden wall supports. Oh, can I make a ladder? No, looks like we only have staircases. Well, I guess I don't really need stairs anyway. Traveling torch, bench. Nope. Alright. Let's start plonking these things down. So alchemy table absolutely here. Let's see. Pick this up. This is all my alchemy gear. Let's do chest. No, chest almost should go up here. Where'd that end table go? There we go. Yeah, I can put the little sack on top. And we're gonna come over here. Put down the small pine crate. I'll probably try and make some more of those as I go along, but this is fine for now. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure if that's enough space. Probably once we get underway, we're gonna need some more boxes for this. That'll be later. What is this? Oh, I still have a bunch of jute. Okay, good to know. Let's keep those. I don't know about chicken's feathers or any of the like, but that's okay. I do also have the big burlap sack, so I'll just put that there. Straw roof. Yeah, most of those I'm just gonna get rid of. Another chicken. Oh, they do lay eggs. Down here. Okay, I wonder if I can hatch them. It'd be lovely if I could have just like a small pile of chickens living downstairs. Or... there we go. Barrel for eggs. There we go. Sort this. Stack whatever. Doesn't look like I've got anything else. Okay, so I've got a new anvil. In retrospect, I can probably just take this back up. Because I don't think we need the tin anvil anymore. I gotta make one more box. How much would it take to make another chest? Pine chest. Because, yeah, I gotta probably put a lot of my smithing stuff in here. Which I think is reasonable. I guess I'll move it over just a smidge. Kind of messes with the feng shui, but whatever. But we've got, like, nails and hinges and stuff that we don't need here. Over here, burlap cloth. Just make 20. I guess I'd probably just never produced it earlier. I got distracted by the woolen cloth. Okay, so let's come up to you. What can I make? Tin bars? Doesn't look like it can make any more copper. So we also have a bunch of clay. This isn't worth that much EXP, and it's going to clog my inventory like nobody's business. But the small amount of bonus EXP is probably well worth it. I feel like I'm trying to remember which MMO has this. The first craft bonus. Guild Wars 2 has the first craft bonus EXP. It's Discovery EXP. But that's what I'm remembering right now. Which actually, I rather liked that system. I just didn't like it for Guild Wars 2. It didn't feel like it fit very well. Okay, so we're capped out on things that I can craft there. So what can I make? Still, my smithing's still kind of bad. Well, I guess let's make one of everything. It'd be really nice if you could kind of queue these up. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Just slower. Gotta make one of everything. Even if I don't need it. But then again, I guess, even if I don't need it, I can just go sell it. We can make nails out of, copper. Kind of wasteful, but I'll gladly take the EXP. Also got... I could try making, putting, like, the chandeliers down in my house. Might be a little bit silly. Probably worth it, though. Okay, copper sabatons. I'm running out of leather. I really am gonna have to go adventuring after this, but that's okay. Let's see. I don't have a copper shovel. I think I've got everything or better. Okay, I don't have a copper hoe. I've got a bronze hammer, so I don't have to worry about one of those. I think I've got a better hatchet. I've definitely got a copper pickaxe. Yeah, tin hatchet, copper shovel. Okay, good. So that gets rid of the vast majority of what I don't need. Go back down here. Was it here? No. Clay was here. I don't really care about bricks or pots or anything. Are any of these worth more than others? Looks like clay vases are worth some. I mean, I guess I could load up on, like, bowls or something. Well, vases it is. Whee! I'm just gonna go sell them. I might need clay later, but I'm probably gonna get plenty just being out in the world. Okay, so next up, wanted to check this out. So I've got a little bit more burlap cloth. I guess I'll make the tunic. Yeah, I guess I need substantially more cloth than I need rope. Oof. At least I can steal it. As silly as this sounds, I can get, I can, steal a bunch of cloth from neighboring towns. That was a fun little thing to find out. Let's see, I got a bunch of cabbages, I don't care about those. Make blue dye. Bunch of wheat flour. I don't really know if there's much of a use for wheat beyond this, so this should be fine. Same thing with bone meal, probably. So we're just gonna burn through as much as I can. Get all this stuff out of my inventory. Okay, hello. We need alchemy ampule with water. So those flowers that I was making, those flowers that I've been picking up, those are actually quite helpful. We'll have to, Oh, question. This is pulling from nearby chests. That's helpful. How do I fill anything with water? I can put it on the ground. But guidebook wants me to make a fruit farm. Check water? How to gather water. Oh, there we go. Let's see. So, pull up bag. Yep, there we go. So I just have to right-click to fill them with water. So, glass bottle. Most of these I probably am not going to fill with water. But if I'm doing alchemy, heck yeah. Alright, so now that we know that, let's go into here, let's put these away. I'm gonna put those up here. And so we're gonna want Birdoxus. Yeah, so we're gonna want to plant as many flowers as we can plant. I had seeds. Because the more alchemy I can do, the better. For now, I think I'm gonna store most of these potions. Except for the light healing ones. Let me see. Stack. Perfect. I guess apart from this, time to start depositing resources. Especially if these pull from like local chests. Oops, not the metal stuff. If they pull from local chests, then I can just put them here. certainly make my life easier, not having to truck everything around constantly whenever I'm making anything. Okay, move up here, drop the coal, all the other resources, and then I think everything else in my inventory probably can be sold. Like, ugh. No, I'm not going to put down a chandelier. That'd just be... doesn't even look good. Alright, cool. And I'm just going to go take a short trip back to town. What do the banners and the emblems look like? Ugh. Yeah, nope, gonna go sell that. Maybe when I get the better stuff. That makes sense. Might as well start recording. At this point, I was just kind of chilling out, waiting for things to happen. So I was asked, what perks can I get? What perks have I gotten? So I played a little bit during the afternoon. And I guess this is a recap for the people watching live. So this game, so the perks I've gotten so far are all 3 bag slots, a maximum mana increase, and then I did go for a little bit of movement speed, but I think I'm going to skip that, because each movement speed increase is only 4%, and that's real slow. Eventually that ends up being, what, 24%, give or take? Plus, then you can, like, increase the movement, the sprint, whatever, but I'll work on that later. I want to work on mana regen. Probably just going to pump points into that. At least for now. I want to start spitting fireballs at people. And this whole block, mining whole block groups from Korea. Yeah, I do too. I'm kind of surprised this game so far hasn't shown the ability for that. The nice part is, the higher your mining level, and the better your equipment, the faster you do chew through blocks. So it's not, like, all bad. Anyway, so I'm gonna fill in my basement. I mostly spent this afternoon just kind of messing around, doing a little bit of inventory management, upping the house as we went along. I don't remember if there's anything particularly important down here. There's like some coal and stuff, which I will need, but you know what? Instead of strip mining this place, let's find a place. Let's go places. Let's do things. Oh, hey. I guess starting with the really boring thing of chopping down every tree, and I only got... Okay, I might... These trees might not be done yet. Either these trees aren't done yet, or they're real bad trees. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna leave. Apparently, also, I have to kill these sheep to get their wool, which is weird, because I like them. They're my grumpy-looking, dumb sheep. Okay, so we've got risky. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna start, where's the easiest things to remember? I'm actually gonna start and go left, maybe? It'd be lovely if I could make a mark or something. What else do we have? Yeah, I wanna get some levels. I guess let's travel to the ones directly next to me first. And go from there. Let's see. So we wanna look for enemies to kill, critters to kill, just everything. I am here on a rampage, pretty much. And eventually I'll get into some mining. But I'm probably only gonna go mining in caves. If we can. Let's switch to fireballs. How fast can I fire these at? Oh, good. I should be able to spit fire so much faster now. I'm not sure if I want to let bunnies live. Probably not. On one hand, I'm sorry, bird. On the other hand, all bunnies must die, so that my crafting levels may rise. I need them for basic leather. I also need a lot of glass. So a lot of sand. Yeah, don't forget where my home is. I've got a pretty good handle on where my home is. It's kind of nestled in a nook. Eventually, I'm probably going to switch it over so it's a little bit more obvious. God, these animations are goofy bad. The gameplay isn't terrible. Like, I actually really enjoy playing this game, but watching it, like, from a visual perspective, the fighting definitely feels real wonky. And yeah, we'll just load up on as many trees as we can get. Eventually, once I'm a higher level, I'll be able to start strip mining some like forests, but they're like high level compared to what I am, and I don't really want to risk it right now. I could maybe do it, especially with like fireball cheese, but we might sit there watching me kill a creature over the course of, like, actual minutes, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, we were digging through sand so much faster than we were previously. Oh, that's a small vein of copper. I should probably go for that. Because yeah, I'm low on metal resources and I need to pick up more. I'm in a weird position, games-wise. I've got a bunch of new games coming out. I've got a bunch of old games that I should probably finish, but I have no interest in, like, working on any of them. The combination of getting sick, having my parents visit, and, like, you know, several other things is just like, I just wanna reset. I wanna play something new, not think about the old games, and then just wait for, like, Deadfire to come out and just, like, you know, really go out of my way to, like, beat some of those. Really, I think God of War kind of broke me, because I played through the entirety of, like, God of War in, what, a week? Give or take? And so, after that, I've just been like, I just want another, God of War situation. Game that I feel justified in, like, binging through forever. There are surprisingly few of those. Where I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna play through the whole game in a week. Xenoblade. Xenoblade felt like that and it was good. Even if the game ultimately disappointed me, it was still an enjoyable experience. I'm very easily disappointed by games, I've noticed. My standards, I think, have gone up. The more Gods of War I play, the more, you know, games that aren't, kind of get on my nerves. And, like, with the indie games made by, like, small amounts of people, I don't mind, but when it's, like, a big AAA product, I'm like, what are you doing? Just... like, this is your competition, and you're phoning it in this hard? It makes me sad when that happens. Looking at you, Andromeda. Looking at you. Yeah, cough cough Sonic. Freaking Sonic! They hired their own competition! I don't know who's in charge of Sonic Team right now, but they're both a real smart person for getting Sonic Mania going, and also real dumb for keeping the rest of Sonic Team around. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm absolutely sure there's a reason why they haven't done, like, a major overhaul on the Sonic Team by this point, but oh, hey, that's a new background type. I've never seen this before. New biome-ish? I guess I'm probably in, like, a swamp or something. I guess it didn't last. Either that or... no, that's just the special background if you're underground. Let's see. Do it. Yeah. I feel kind of bad for just wholesale murdering chickens, which is weird. Usually I don't feel much at all. I'm just like, not a big deal. But I actually feel guilty for killing the chickens. I guess usually okay. How do I get seeds off of one of these? Because I got the blueberries, but I haven't got any blueberry seeds. Unless I have to eat them first. Maybe that's how you get the... I don't know. Unless the seeds are... no? I don't know how I'm supposed to, hold on. We got some piggies. The easiest and best way... to solve all pig-related problems. They don't actually look so tough. They also don't seem to be particularly interested in fighting me. Oh, I thought the boars would, like, fight back and stuff, but no, I can just wail on them. Okay. Do they just not have loot? Are the boars just, like, empty objects for the time being? Well, I'm gonna kill him anyway. This is real awkward. Yeah, I'm hoping to get up a couple more levels. You know, get some combat upgrades under my belt. Mostly just max out my mana regen. So that I can spell... Yeah? No, nothing. Or... maybe I just wasn't able to interact with anything. Let me double check. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I guess what it was I had number 2 selected, so it was thinking I was trying to put down a torch. So it wasn't letting me interact with anything. That's what was going on. Alright, well, time to go fight the wolf. But yeah, if I can get the, if I can get the mana regen, I should be able to start slinging fireballs at things more consistently. Or maybe I never will, I don't know. We'll see. Where'd that wolf go? Oh. As usual, we know the strategy for killing wolves. Jump over them. Oh, I've run out of stamina. Ow. Freaking sling a fireball! God damn it. I'm like, alright. It's time for a fireball. 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 5 seconds after I give up on fireballs, and I'm like, alright, I'll switch to sword. There's the fireball. Alright. Well, whatever. We'll be fine. Let's see. Trying to remember a game that did travel like this one. You played as a robot that moved through tiles and collected magic to fight stuff. It was called Valley of something. Like Wind. Yes. I think it might have actually been... It was by the people that made AI War. If I remember correctly. So if you look up AI War, you'll get the studio. Those are some weird indie devs. They've made a lot of games, but yeah, A Valley Without Winds. There we go. Yeah, I tried playing that. Oh man, when did I play that? That was back when TLE was still like a functional channel. Oh, wow. That's a while ago. I didn't find a single cave. Alright. Well, I have no real interest in sticking around here, so I guess we'll try this one next. Fun but weird as heck. Yeah, it was awkward. I remember playing it and, like, I enjoyed the idea of it, but the execution was clunky as shit. But yeah, we tried playing that together as a group. And, I think we made it like 40 minutes in. We're like, this is dumb. And then we put it away. Maybe if I tried it again, and actually like learned how to play it, I'd have a different opinion. Hard to say. What are these? These are all potatoes. Big old batch of clay, but I don't think I care too much about the clay. Let's see. So I guess not exactly complaining about video games, as is my usual, but my folks visited today, which is actually really nice and charming. You know, I don't get to see my parents like ever, so it's super pleasant when I do get to see them. That mana regen is pretty good. Hopefully we get some items that actually increase my mana regen even higher, like a ring or something. Would be nice. There we go. At least I can smoke wolves now, which is nice. Let's see. But, yeah, so my parents visited. So yesterday they came in and we took them on a short walk, kind of a tour of the surrounding area. And then we went out for endless sushi, which I've only ever eaten my mother's sushi in the past, so it was kind of interesting going out for, like, legitimate sushi at a restaurant. Because when my mother made sushi, it was just seaweed with, well, I guess rice. Rice with, like, kind of marinated in rice vinegar-ish. And, like, salt and a couple other things. Maybe a little bit of soy sauce. And then, like, with canned tuna wrapped in seaweed. And it's, like, the most bachelor food sushi you could ask for. It was actually really good. I rather enjoyed eating it, as a kid? I think we actually didn't start making that stuff until we were, like, adult, like, high school age. You will all flee from me, or become my dinner. And then also, well, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Let's see. But yeah, so my parents visited. We went for sushi. Oh, he's killing my sheep. I think, oh. You know, grand scheme of things, let's only fight one at a time. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go after that sheep. Never mind, not gonna go after that sheep. Hopefully we can get... How? Let's see. But yeah, so we only ever had my mother's, like, bizarro knockoff. I'm not gonna make it. My mother's bizarro knockoff, sushi. And so, going to, like, a legitimate sushi restaurant was interesting. Because I've never had the, I've never had, you know, what would qualify. The only other sushi I guess I've had was, sushi in college, which was, jeez, how would I describe it? I mean, it really did feel like, prepackaged, like, frozen sushi and stuff. And like, the quality was, I'm gonna say, fairly low. It was kind of a nice cheap thing, because obviously they're not gonna charge full price for it. But you definitely could tell, like, yeah, this is not good sushi. Let's see, am I a fan of this game? I like it. I don't like it as much as Terraria or Starbound, those by far superior products. But I've played both of those for like 100 hours each. After a while, you get kind of sick of both of them. This is my sheep. Not yours, Mr. Wolf. There we go. Let's see. But, so after, you know, 100 hours of both games, I'm looking for a bit of variety. And, I played It Lurks Below a couple days ago. I guess a week ago for its release. And I was kind of meh about it. It had some neat ideas. You know, kind of the reliance on ranged combat actually helped it. Instead of, like, trying to focus on melee combat, they're just like, nope, everything is guns. And, it did make the combat a little bit more fun. But the actual, like, sandbox and digging and exploration felt very limited. It's just like, cave. 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 Enemy, 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 enemy. And eventually it just got kind of boring. And I was hoping for, I was hoping for, like, you know, some pre-generated dungeons to explore. And I'm fairly certain those are coming for It Lurks Below, but, like, not immediately. Whereas this game does have pre-generated dungeons already, which is why I'm trying it now. So yeah, is it amazing? No, but for, like, a $10 Terraria clone, it's not bad. That's pretty much where I am. Anyway, Chinese, Thai, or Japanese, which do I prefer? Absolutely. Oh, what are these? Smoked leather. I think... Actually, smoked leather might be straight up better than my rogue equipment. I keep getting free stuff from dead people. I love it. Of course, now I look like I'm back in my skivvies again, but whatever. Let's see. I prefer Thai food. Japanese food can be really good, but it's very hard to get in the US. Apart from sushi. Like, I am kind of on this, like, endless hunt for good, like, ramen and curry. Like, Japanese and ramen curry. Or Japanese ramen and Japanese curry. Or ramen and Japanese curry. I don't know, whatever. Brain is confused. Because there's, like, a billion different types of curry. But I really like Japanese curry. But it's very rare in the States. Because most people are just like, I want sushi. And it's not as interesting. And so, for me, I like Thai food because it's not as plagued by such like a single-minded preference. You can find some interesting Thai food around here. You know, pad Thai is kind of the staple. That's at all of them, but you can get some really interesting curries. So, for example, I live near a Thai restaurant we go to fairly regularly, actually. And they have a really good Penang curry. And usually with Penang, it's usually kind of just like a yellow curry. Nothing too fancy about it. But the one local to us has a really good, like, peanutty flavor. And it's, like, really thick and satisfying. And so, when we went a couple days ago, I went with that. And it was real good. Let's see. And then as far as Chinese food goes, I would love to try, like, authentic Chinese food at some point. I've kind of had some, but very rarely. And for the most part, usually what I have is, like, the over-greased, over-umami, like... I guess that's... Is umami a Japanese term? I don't know. Whatever that... Shoot. The seasoning. It's effectively salt. And is used for the sake of umami. I'm forgetting the name of it. But, Oh, MSG. There we go. I have the, like, over MSG'd stuff. And, as much as I, like, want to like Chinese food, every time I eat Chinese food, I just kind of feel like I regret it. Let's see, was the Raider's axe better than any of this stuff? No, I've got a bronze sword? Copper sword. He had a tin axe, and my basic copper sword does a little bit more damage by 1.